In today's episode, watch me take my base from this to this with a revised kitchen, a brand new cozy bedroom, and an updated look for our enchantment setup.
So before we actually get to detailing this base out like we want to do, as well as our villager breeder over there, we're gonna need to get some better tools. So let's go ahead and craft ourselves, we're gonna do a diamond axe, which leaves us with 13 diamonds still. Pretty good. Hopefully we get something good. Fortune 3. You know what? I'll take it just for... You know what? That's actually terrible because it does not have unbreaking. I was going to take it for the sapling drop, but we're actually just going to disenchant this and try re-rolling that here in a second. So I'm going to go ahead and head down to the zombie XP farm that we made earlier in the series, and I will see you guys in a bit when we have some levels. One of these episodes, I'm definitely going to have to make a faster way and a much safer way to get to this XP farm, because every time we come over here, we risk dying to something, and I don't know how much I like that. Perfect, guys. We went ahead and got to level 36 at the zombie farm. Now it's time to enchant. But before we do, you already know what we have to do. Got to hook the guys up with some steak here. And we also got a few things that we can disenchant, as well as smelt for some nuggets. All right, guys. Hopefully we get something good. We're going for a silk touch pick. Just efficiency 4. Okay, no biggie. Let's go ahead and enchant the axe. Already have unbreaking. Silk touch. Okay, I will take that. That's actually exactly what we want. We could have gotten a little bit better of an efficiency, but this is a very good start. So let's go ahead and disenchant our efficiency pickaxe here. And let's go for a reroll. Oh, even worse. Okay, let's go ahead and disenchant everything else. And it looks like we're actually going to have to go back down to the zombie farm just until we can manage to get a better silk touch pickaxe. Whoa, we got an iron spear. That's the first spear of the game. Let's go. Guys, I think it is safe to say we need to get a cleric. This is actually ridiculous. Okay, guys, we got back from the zombie farm. We got 33 levels. Let's pray we get this silk touch, man. I mean, we've been trying to get this for a little bit now. Let's go! Let's go, baby. We got it. Oh, my goodness. Thank heavens. Now that means we can get stone and a bunch of other things easily without having to smelt it. Oh, this is huge, guys. Okay, since we got the tools we were after, now next on the list is a jungle biome. What we're after here are vines, cocoa beans, jungle saplings, jungle wood, and bamboo. With that, we will be able to have a little bit more of our detailing blocks that we're after. All right, guys, so we're going to head over in this direction of our map here. We have to be extra careful just because it is nighttime. We do not want to die and lose everything, but I have a really good feeling about this particular direction. I mean, this is where we found the villagers, and I'm hoping if we find an ocean, we won't have to travel too far, and then we can come across a jungle biome. I would like to, if possible, kind of avoid the mobs right now, just because I'm not really trying to get into anything kind of hectic at the moment. But yeah, guys, I'll see you if anything interesting happens, and I will see you guys at the jungle biome. One of these days, guys, we're going to get a horse as well, just because we have the spears and horse update finally after so long waiting. Maybe we'll get a couple of these bushes. I really like these bushes a lot. Well, I see a village over in this direction. but no village at the moment. I see quite a few beehives here as well. We do want to collect some beehives. That's going to be kind of crucial for us, but so far, no village. Ooh, look at that, guys. Another portal. Let's actually head over in that direction, and then once it becomes nighttime, maybe we'll come back in this direction and grab those beehives. Hopefully this has something good for us over here. I'm hoping for like a notch apple or, you know, ooh, I'll actually take some crying obsidian too. That's actually really good. Iron bars. What do we got? Nothing too good. I guess I will take the obsidian. We'll take the lodestones, and then let's go ahead and get rid of this lava. There is a... Ooh, guys, look at that. That's a pillager outpost, too. We definitely have to hit that. This is why it pays to explore. I love this. First and foremost, let's get that gold. Let's get that money. I definitely just fell, but that's okay. Gonna grab it here in a second. While we're at it, let's grab some crying obsidian because this stuff is uncraftable and you can only get it by finding it. A block of gold, always welcome. Alright guys, I went ahead and just grabbed the extra obsidian, because why not? But we have ourselves 3 pieces of crying obsidian, or actually I take that back, a total of 4. And let's head over in this direction and check out this pillager outpost, shall we? If we're lucky, we'll get a horn. I have no idea if those hard spawn or not, so let me know in the comments, guys, if it does. Alright guys, we are here. I am not seeing any allays or anything like that. I have no idea where the pillagers are. Probably inside somewhere here, maybe. Just a completely abandoned... Oh, just kidding. There's one down there, but he's across the river. So, yeah, I guess we'll loot it. Let's see what we got, guys. Oh my goodness, guys. Let's go. We did get the goat horn. Let's go ahead and take a listen to what this sounds like. Oh, yeah. Oh yeah, we're definitely gonna use that. We also have the bottle o enchanting, some iron, we'll take that, and a brand new crossbow. That's tempting. I might grab that for now. And some extra dark oak logs. Honestly, I don't think I need that just because we have those saplings. So overall, not a bad haul. I mean, I'll definitely take some free stuff. Take care of this guy. Easy. And it is probably getting dark, so let's head back up to where I saw those beehives. So once it turns night, we can harvest those with our brand new, I almost said fortune, our brand new Silk Touch pickaxe. Oh my gosh, guys. This is a natural pink sheep. Are you serious? What is this area, man? This is crazy rare. This is actually so insane to see. Oh my goodness. I don't know. Do we harvest it? Like, I don't, with shears? We're not gonna kill it, but dude, that's crazy. It's probably gonna despawn too, unfortunately, but you know what? That is sick. That is actually so rare to see, guys. That is awesome. Guys, I just realized I did not bring a bed, so I think what the move is gonna be here is to harvest these, which I'm pretty sure it's dark enough to do. So we've got the beehives. I think what we're gonna do now is we're gonna head down to this village and we're gonna go ahead and try to yoink a bed from them. And we'll loot it, you know, never hurts to get free stuff. Guys, I cannot believe we saw a pink sheep. Let me know in the comments how rare that is too. That is just crazy. So we've got no chests, another bell, but I honestly don't think there's a real reason to just keep taking bells at this point. Ooh, we got our first chest. A ton of apples. I'll take 10 apples. Thank you very much. Another church. Oh, wow, that is a massive hole. You know, I can't help myself. We got to go ahead and take that as well. All right, guys, and let's go ahead and head off. I'm thinking I head off into this direction just because I saw a bunch of sand. And if I know anything about how world generation works, world generation likes to generate warm biomes next to warm biomes. So maybe if we're lucky, we'll find a jungle in this direction. At this point, I think I would even take a swamp biome just to get some vines. I would love to make mossy cobblestone and stuff of that nature. This is a stony shore. I might have to take a little gander to see if we find some iron. Not exactly what we're looking for, though. I'm very tempted to take some of these red blocks here. Ooh, we might be heading in the right direction, actually. There's a acacia biome over there. Wait, we found vines. Let's go. Is this the tiniest little jungle biome I've ever seen. We just got robbed. Actually, this might turn into a jungle. Hold on a second. Ladies and gentlemen, we might have just found it. Take care of this lava a little bit. First and foremost, let's get more of this crying obsidian. Okay, so we got another 2, making it 6. And then now let's take our shears and let's grab some of these vines. 14 vines. Let's get a couple here. 20 vines. Okay, that should be enough. Now, let's head over in this direction and see if there was a chest that we missed. We did miss a chest. I'm glad I checked. More golden carrots. We will definitely take that. I'll take the nuggets. A looting 2 gold sword with mending. Okay. I'm not going to take any of that, though. I'm more excited about seeing this jungle because we can get our bamboo, our cocoa beans, we can get everything that's on this list. I'm so happy that we actually found this area, guys. Oh yeah, guys, this is definitely the jungle biome we were after. Nice big jungle trees. Give me some bamboo, please. Some scaffolding would be amazing. It is getting a little bit dark, but that's okay. I'm not sure. Ooh, bamboo, let's go. Easy, baby, easy. And we got our cocoa beans. So this is pretty much almost everything on our list. We just need to get wood, saplings, and I'm pretty sure that's it, guys. We got everything else. It is getting dark. I don't know how much I want to be in here when it's getting dark. This is a little bit scary. We got our jungle wood. I'm gonna keep this out just so we can both see. Getting a little bit dark. We just need some saplings here, guys. Hopefully a decent amount. So far, we're getting a little bit unlucky here. Oh, let's go. That's 1. So we have 1 now. Do I hear a second one? Maybe. Okay, a second one. Let's go. I want to get at least 4 here. And I can't remember, guys, if we... Oh. We might have to take care of the skeleton. I can't remember if we have watermelon or not, so I'm definitely going to have to make sure we get some before I leave. Ooh, let's go, guys. I see the 4th one right here. Oh, just kidding. That's 3. Oh, man. We still need 1 more. Oh, there's 1 right there. Okay, that's 4. Maybe if we're lucky, we can get 5. I'm not going to cut any more trees down. I just want to see. Okay, I don't think we're going to get lucky, guys. I know you guys can probably barely see. I know it's hard for me to see. There's a creeper right there. I don't know. Getting risky. All we're after here is a melon. Just like that. Let's get out. We are done. We got everything we need. And we've got our compass. Now let's head home. Let's get out of here. It would be very cool if we found a desert biome so I could get some cactus. But we could always collect that whenever a wandering trader comes by. Although I do see one of these drowned monument house things. We might as well loot it. Maybe not. I don't know. I'm hearing a lot of drown. Let's be careful here. There is probably suspicious sand Yep, there, or gravel, sorry. There's one suspicious gravel. I don't know if I want to dig this up for the chest, though. Yeah, unfortunately, I'm not seeing any cactus over here, guys. So, it is probably going to be a bit before we can get some cactus. That's fine. That's okay. You just need that green dye. All right, guys, I will see you whenever we get home. Okay, guys, we made it back from the jungle biome. We got everything that was on our list. Now we can finally start detailing. And after a long journey, you already know we gotta hook the doggos up, give them some love. So I hate to disappoint, guys, but we actually need to do a couple more things before I can start detailing. One, we need andesite. Two, we need a sheep farm. We need to get colored wool so I can get carpets and things of that like. And then we should have everything that we need to begin the detail process. All right, guys, so the first step of getting our sheep is to build the pens. So let's go ahead and build it maybe like right here so we don't have to do a lot of terraforming here. Now let's go ahead and knock out the gate, and boom. And I did see some sheep off in this direction. I don't want to get in the boat, though, just because I don't want to have to leave my boat. When we were looking for cows last time, I know we ran into some sheep, so it should hopefully have a few over here for me. Oh, there's one. We need a second one, though. There's got to be more than just the one. I see a pig. Oh, wow, there were vines over here the entire time. Oh, is this the second sheep? Are you a second sheep or are you the first one? I'm starting to doubt myself. Oh, and sheep number 2. Okay, let's go, guys. We got our 2 sheep. I just need to get back up over here and grab the other one and try to make it back in a relatively fast time here. Then we're gonna have to breed them and then dye them as well. You're almost to your new home. Let's go, let's go. Like I said, guys, these are going to be temporary pens. We're eventually going to do a farming build. Beautiful. We got them both in. Actually, let's close that for now. And this time, there's no third one to be left out. Perfect, guys. Now that we have our sheep farm set up, let's go ahead and get some dye, and we can start shearing. Whoa, the sky looks absolutely crazy. This is wild. Okay, guys, so we have 5 dyes. We know we're going to use quite a bit of our gray dye and quite a bit of our light blue dye, and it wouldn't hurt to also get a black dye. We're going to eventually get one of each color sheep, but probably not this episode. But while we're waiting for these sheep to grow up and while I'm breeding them, I would like to get this villager breeder a little bit more set up. So what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and grab our carrots. And we're going to go ahead and set this up. All right, guys, so I went ahead and built this staircase. Now we're going to just break in real fast. And what I'm going to do, I'm going to put ladders down just like that, except here's the problem. I'm pretty sure it's going to break the crop every single time. That is going to be the downfall of us having access to this farm. But we'll at least be able to trade with these guys while they're farmers until we get more farmers and set up some rooms and stuff like that for them. But I would like to get these guys leveled up. They are the only villagers I have access to at the moment. So let's go ahead and see what we can do here. I'm going to need to make this a little bit nicer. I'm going to probably, you know, cap this roof off just so no one can escape. And then this is probably going to have to be an iron door as well so zombies cannot break in. All right, guys, so we should have everything that we need to kind of make this a little bit more functional here. And then we can go ahead and plant all of our carrots that we have ready. These are obviously temporary blocks. Like I said, we're going to make everything look nice. It's just going to take a little bit of time here. So first and foremost, let's go ahead and put down our door. We're going to have a button here. And we'll put a button on the same side. And then we're going to need to enclose all of this. But the problem is it's going to get really dark in here really fast. So I'm going to need to put down torches for the meantime. And we'll make this area look a little bit nicer as well. I might even replace the roof with glass, at least up here. But for now, we're just going to fill this in like so. Okay, guys, so I actually grabbed a little bit more than a stack here, so we for sure will have enough. But with that stone generator and we finally have Silk Touch, it is so much easier to get stone. I absolutely love it. Okay, so now that we're down here, we can afford to start planting our carrots. But first, let's actually break these guys... break these guys out. If I could speak English, maybe next time. And now we can plant these carrots. So now that they're both farmers, you've got one that has carrots and one that's beetroots, one that's potatoes. You know what? We'll keep them for now. They're honestly going to be mainly our breeding villagers. I'm not super worried about making sure they have the perfect trades or anything like that. And now what we're gonna do is we're just gonna kind of throw these around everywhere, kind of get these guys started a little bit, fill up their inventory with carrots, and then they will only have carrots from here on out. But it looks like our first baby villager is going to pop out here. And there he is. Look at that. Alright guys, while we're waiting on the sheep to grow up, I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to actually replace these temporary blocks with a wooden stair section here. And I don't know how much I love the stairs coming right up to the door, so I might actually push all of these back, just one. And then what we're going to do here is we're going to actually put these as our oak planks here. Just like that, and it's going to be just a little bit of a staircase here. And I think what would make this just a little bit nicer is if we just kind of filled it all in just like that, just thicken it up a little bit. Let's go ahead and put in our guardrail. Got these phantoms coming in. Means it's just about time to sleep, but I don't really want to. Try this one more time. Awesome. So now we have our guardrails. So now we don't have to worry about falling. We can have a nice tight stairway. And everything looks good. We're probably going to have to get a little bit more of these spruce trapdoors and kind of play around with this a little bit more. Yeah, I think that looks a lot better with the extra trapdoors put in there. And it's up to code. And it looks like all of our sheep are actually good to go. So let's go ahead and get our dye and get some of these guys dyed up. So what we're going to go ahead and do is we're actually going to probably mine all of this out, because I honestly think I want to drop this section down one. And my plan is we're going to eventually move these chests. But I want to get everything kind of squared away as far as the texturing goes. It's going to look kind of similar to this. We've already done this, a lot of this off camera. And this drop down section here will be where we smelt and do a lot of our other things like that. This is the kitchen. This is going to be where we cook and smoke our meat, craft our items, stuff like that. And we're going to definitely give this section some more love too. The plan for the second floor is going to be to turn this into a nice bedroom. I would love to get like carpet put in here, make it nice and cozy, maybe an aquarium, stuff like that. And then up here, I just want to get it to be more of a cozy enchant, like maybe I'm studying stuff, I have a desk or something like that, but we'll get everything squared away here throughout this episode. So make sure to stick around. And if you're enjoying the episode already, go ahead and smash that like button, hit the subscribe button. It really, really helps the channel grow, and I really appreciate it. I put so much hard work and love into these videos, and I absolutely love making content for you guys. All right, guys, let's go ahead and move our dogs upstairs, actually. Let's see if they follow us up the stairs. Perfect. We'll kind of just set you guys wherever. You guys seem to enjoy this area, so boom. And now I can finally drop this area down one. All right, so we went ahead, knocked everything down one. So now I'm gonna have to dig up all of this dirt, and then we can begin the texturing process. So overall, this is what it's gonna look like. I actually really like that, especially with the wooden stairs. I think that was a good touch. All right, guys, and let's go ahead and start texturing. And something else that just popped into my head just now is, what if I smelt some of these blocks to get some cracked ones, and then that adds even more variation here. All right, guys, and this looks like a pretty good start to the texture. I might change some stuff around if something bothers me, but I honestly think we are heading in a very good direction here. I'm just gonna keep moving along here, keep finishing this floor, but yeah, I kind of like it so far, guys. I don't know, let me know what you guys think in the comments. I think that is gonna be where I leave off for the floor for now. We can always move stuff, change stuff, but I think as far as this goes, I love it, guys. I think it looks really good compared to just, you know, just stone brick. We're just gonna keep on pushing, and we, like I said, we could always change stuff around. Since we finished the floor here, the next thing I think I want to do is actually do something to the roof. I think the roof is a little bit bland, or the ceiling in this case, and I definitely want to clean it up. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna tear this out, and I'm gonna use some editing magic, and I will be back in a little bit once this is complete. And that is kind of what I'm going for the roof here. I went ahead and removed all the stuff for the kitchen because that's probably what we're going to tackle next. And I also removed the railing for the stairs, and then I added stairs underneath just to thicken it up a little bit, make it look a little more sturdy. But this is going to be the look we're going for. So now upstairs, we can change the floor and do whatever we want with that, and it's not going to impact the look at all downstairs. I definitely do want to at some point add in lanterns and get away from these torches though, so we're going to just have to tackle this all one at a time. But now I want to do the kitchen. So first and foremost, guys, let's go ahead and remove this, and then do I want to texture that? Honestly, I think it's fine, but I just noticed there's a big portion of stone bricks right here. I do think I want to get away from that a little bit, so maybe we'll texture this just a bit more. All right, something like that. Now, the next thing that I want to do is I want to create some kind of island here. So what I'm thinking is, maybe we'll do something from, oh, keep messing up. So we'll do something from here, and we'll just kind of create an island shape here. Just like that. I actually like that quite a bit. Leaves plenty of room on each side to walk around. And then next, I want to definitely put the smoker here, and we could put the crafting bench maybe on this side. And then next, what I think I want to do is I want to add some cobblestone walls just to kind of make it look as if the smoke is kind of being lifted up and out. Yeah, so now that we have that going out and it kind of looks like the smoke is being expelled from the building, now I want to create the illusion that we have countertops kind of going around here. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to place upside down stairs just like that, and then maybe we'll leave the counter edge there just so there's plenty of room to walk around. And then we'll go ahead and bring it out just like that. Perfect. So now that this kitchen is looking a little bit better than I think what we had it as, I think what we want to do now is mess around with the torches and see if we can get the lanterns to brighten up this area without just having a bunch of generic torches everywhere. So I'm going to play around with that a little bit, and then I will come back to you guys as soon as we get that done. Perfect, guys. So basically what I did here is I put the trapdoor just a little bit above, made a small indent, and then that allowed me to put the, why can't I think of the name? The lanterns on the ceiling while also keeping that trapdoor look there. So I think this pretty much covers the lighting. Now let me take you upstairs and kind of show you what we have going on here as well. So what my plan is to just cover it up like so, because we're going to do carpeting upstairs in the bedroom anyways. And this should look pretty good in the long run. We might have to move the lanterns a little bit, but we'll get to that when we get to that. Perfect, guys. We have finally finished. It took so long, but we got the roof. The bed we had to adjust just a tad bit. We have our logo, the M on the carpet. And we're just going to add some finishing touches, finish the lighting, and then this floor will be good for now. But we're definitely liable to switch stuff around, add more detail as we go. But this is just a start on what you guys can expect for the interior design as far as this house goes. I'm not going to claim to be super good at this interior design. I'm super proud of this. I've never really done anything to this magnitude before, so this entire series is really just pushing our limits as far as building goes. Let's go ahead and add some finishing touches here. I'm thinking, well, first we're gonna have to move this. Thinking something like this. Let's get rid of these, put these back here. And then I'm thinking we'll do something like this as well. Create a little study area for ourselves up here. This we're going to turn into an aquarium. So let's go ahead and get started on that. First, we're going to add a mix of sand and gravel back here. Maybe something like that. Let's do one more sand here just because I like the color of the sand. So I went ahead and removed this part of the ceiling because I'm pretty positive we're gonna need to remove this. But let's go ahead and add the glass now. Perfect, just like that. And just for the meantime, we're gonna go ahead and do something janky just to get this water in here. But we do need to get this water in. So we got the water in. Now it's time to add just a little bit more detail here. Go ahead and add just a little bit of kelp in here, just like that. And then let's go ahead and add our fish. And last but certainly not least, we're going to go ahead and finish this off by putting stone on the top here, just to make sure no fishies get away. And then we're going to top this off with our wood. And voila, guys, we have our fish tank, our bed, our little study station. And there's a few more things I still have in mind for this bedroom. And we need to get the lighting done. Okay, guys, so the finishing touches on this bedroom set here, I think that does a pretty good job. And then let's go ahead and add a painting like that. Love that, actually. We're going to go ahead and keep that. And last but absolutely not least, flower pot, chest, flower. I think we did a pretty good job. We could still open the chest. We have our fish tank. We could always add some more fish later on. Right now we just have 2 salmon. Got a little baby salmon. Got a little study area. But yeah, guys, I think next we have the lighting, and then we can call this floor done. This is honestly what we're going to go with for the time being. But if you guys have any more suggestions, make sure to leave them in the comments, and I'll definitely check them out and try to make this room a little bit better. As of right now, guys, I mean, I'm loving it. I'm digging it. This is probably the nicest bedroom I have personally had on any Minecraft playthrough. But yeah, guys, let's go ahead and just keep it pushing, and let's go ahead and maybe head back down to the first floor and give the kitchen a little bit more love. Okay, guys, so the absolute easiest thing we can do right now is to probably put a little flower in the window, just like that. Maybe we're cooking with mushrooms, so I can put in a mushroom just like that. And then something else I have in mind is a campfire. We'll go ahead and extinguish it, and maybe this is the wood that we're gonna supply with the smoker. So I'm already digging this. I wish we had some coral so I could actually get more sea pickles because those look like cups, and I would love to put maybe like a couple on the table. But I think we're gonna go ahead and call this good on the kitchen for now. So with that, guys, let's go ahead and head to the attic. So I'm gonna go ahead and start on the carpet, and I'll see you guys when the carpet is done.
And perfect. Look at this, guys. I decided to keep it a little bit of a darker theme here, but we went with light gray wool for the carpet, kind of going to points of interest here. And then the surrounding carpet is black. But I think that's where we're going to go ahead and end this episode here, guys. I do not want to keep it a super long episode. I know it's probably pretty long by this point. We did go ahead and add just a couple more minor details, like some shelves with some bookshelves on them. And then downstairs, we also added a pumpkin pie. But if you ask me, a pumpkin pie should be placeable just like a cake. But that's neither here nor there. But yeah, guys, if you guys did enjoy this video, don't forget to smash the like button and hit the subscribe button just so you do not miss another episode. I appreciate you guys so much for making it this far in the video. I absolutely love making these for you guys. And it definitely helps a lot if you guys do hit the like button. It helps the channel grow and it helps this video reach more people. I greatly appreciate it. And yes, guys, I will see you guys next week for the next episode. I'm Moe, and I'll see you guys next time.